It's Tuesday morning and we're at the farm. And here is the garden. Lots of weeds. I just haven't been able to keep up with everything, but there's my mulch that someday I'll get down and keep the weeds a little bit more controlled. But I shared in an earlier video that I started this project where I grow a lot of cut flowers and I donate them throughout the community. So every other Wednesday, I go up to Thistle Farms Cafe in West Nashville and I decorate the cafe tables. Every other week, a social worker, Lindsay, who's lovely, comes to my house and picks up little jars that I arrange. She works with Meals on Wheels. So the Meals on Wheels recipients, you know, I think they're typically homebound seniors, get a little jar of fresh flowers to brighten their week. They go to Bridges Domestic Violence Center in Franklin, and I've taught classes in the Tennessee Women's Prison, and hopefully gonna get that back on the schedule later this month. So most things in here are cut flowers, and please ignore all the weeds. So I grow here, and then I also grow at my farm. And there's my wimpy crying dog this morning. He's such a great dog, but he's like one of these highly anxious ones that just loves to cry. So, got some cosmos, lots of globe, and this year what I'm trying to do is grow more flowers that you can dry. And so when, you know, the season is over, I can use the dried flowers to give away. Look at this celosia. How pretty, right? Lots of zinnias. It's pretty special this season. I went to two ladies' homes that live pretty close to me and taught them how to grow zinnia from seed indoors and then plant in the garden when the time was right, which, you know, zinnias are the best ones to start with. So that was fun. I'm hopeful to do that again with them this year. And part of the hope is at this farm. See, I've got my big greenhouse. I still have to get propane and a heat source set up. But the hope is to start a lot indoors. And then look how beautiful this barn is coming along. I'm so happy with it. Half of this will be used, like I said, to store machinery, and half will be used as classroom space to teach different things having to do with agriculture and horticulture, and also a place for people to gather where they come to the farm, they pick flowers, we arrange them together, and then they take the little mason jars filled with flowers back to their community. So that's the hope. There's the orchard. I have so much mowing to do. I shouldn't be showing you this because it's a little bit embarrassing, but also check out all these weeds behind my little feeder trough. But these are all the lavenders and rosemary that I started from propagating. I mean, they're huge now. And you remember, if you propagate, it's basically like free plants. By propagating, I shared in an earlier video, it's dipping, you know, it's rooting from cuttings, which is pretty easy, as you can see, by rosemary and lavender. So this is at the farm, and I'm gonna cut a bunch of flowers to condition them, to allow them to, that means drink up a bunch of water, so that when I arrange them tonight for Meals on Wheels pick up early tomorrow and bring them to Thistle Farms, they're well hydrated. So I've got to do this, and then I'll go back to my house where I have my raised beds and show you what that looks like later today. And here we are. This is my home garden. So my soil is very, very poor here. And that's why I have raised beds. And I'm not terribly proud of my gardens this year. Between having this property and the farm, I just don't have time. So a lot of weeds in here that we're just going to pretend are not. Just wanted to show you all the different flowers they got going on. These marigolds, they're happy. Got sunflowers that really need to be cut. So when I'm cutting these, this is about right. Ooh, is that a lightning bug or a stink bug? So this is about when you want to pick a sunflower. It's kind of just like starting to open. These are too open for an arrangement. Or this is a good one. These guys are too open. So part of it with growing flowers is you need to keep cutting so that they keep coming back. And I was away for a bit and that didn't happen, and it was very, very wet, and now it's super dry. So Got a water. Over here we got some more beautiful celosia. cucumbers are all blighted. It's pretty typical this time of year. I grew this, it's called butterfly pea. I've never had a lot of success starting it, but this year it seems to be pretty happy. And it's used in like teas because it'll when it's in warm water, it'll turn it purple. So it's kind of fun. And sometime I'm gonna figure out what to do with it, but that's on the back burner right now. Look at these beautiful double cosmos. Got my green bean trellis up here. Yellow marigold, straw flower, lots of basil. Gotta make some pesto and freeze it. Weeds and peppers. Oh, lemonade cosmos. And as we round this out, I've got Rudbeckia that's really happy, Triloba Rudbeckia, some straw flower. So it's kind of a jungle. No, it is a jungle. It's not kind of a jungle. It's a jungle right now. But, you know, I've kind of neglected it. That's what happens. And then here, this is kind of cool. This is hops. And I ordered them from a catalog once just out of curiosity. Thought, why not? And there you go. They smell really, really good if you break it open. I think these are called strobiles. But it's it's too bad it's deciduous, so that means in the winter it's going to go away. But what a great privacy hedge for the summer. I mean, it really takes over. And it's pretty cool, although I have to keep trimming and weed eating because the vines will get you. I mean, it's very, very vigorous. So I'm going to fill up a couple more buckets and then get to arranging for Meals on Wheels and Thistle Farms. So it was a good haul. We've got 4 buckets of really beautiful stuff. Honestly, there's a lot more. I just couldn't really pick it. So what I'm going to do right now is get these jars here. You can see there's little labels on them saying please return. These go out to Meals on Wheels, so I'm going to do little arrangements, and then 2 buckets will go up to Thistle Farms with me tomorrow. Here we are at Thistle Farms Cafe. It's Wednesday morning. I get up here really early to avoid some of the Nashville traffic. This is on Charlotte Avenue in Nashville. So I just get up here early and I do some legal work while I'm waiting for Circle to start, and I'll explain about Circle in a minute, but please excuse the filth of my truck. Here's 1 bucket. I have another in the back. Usually 2 is plenty to decorate the cafe. So I'm going to bring everything in and you'll get to see the cafe. And we're on the inside of the cafe. So here's our 2 buckets that we'll use to decorate. And it's a really beautiful spot. So Thistle Farms, you should look it up, but it's a really amazing organization. They sell different products to provide income for women that have had some challenges. Here's the gift shop. They have a great online store, and then the cafe here. Really good food, beautiful, really good community. Look at all these teacups. So this is what it looks like. Hey Candace!
Hi Justine, you can put me on here.
I'm doing a video for my YouTube. So that's Candace. And yeah, it's a great spot. So every Wednesday at 9 in the morning they have an event called Circle, and anyone can come from the community and do a reading and share their thoughts. So I come up, and then after Circle, me and other volunteers will decorate. My consistent assistant, Jenny, is back here helping me decorate the jars for the cafe tables. We just wrapped up Circle, which happens at 9 o'clock every Wednesday morning. I did a very quick shot of what that was, and Jenny, you want to explain a little bit about what Circle is?
Absolutely. So Circle is an opportunity for us to come together and have just a moment before everybody runs off into their day. And one of the women reads from the book Light Your Way. It's these beautiful passages with stories of women who have come through the Thistle Farms program. And after the passage is read, we each go around the circle and we say our names and what brings us here. And it's usually a bunch of volunteers, women who have either graduated from the program or who are currently in the program. And if we're called to, we reflect on the reading, and we all go around and hold space for one another, and then at the end come together around the candle that is lit for all of the women still on the streets, and we say the Serenity Prayer, and then everybody rushes off in all directions to their jobs or to their volunteer posts.
And for us, that is the back office to do the flowers. So we finish the jars, and then Jenny and I go and set a jar at every table. And there's the other side of the cafe. This is my friend Terrie. Terrie, if you want to introduce yourself.
Yes, so my name is Terrie. I am a 2022 graduate of the Thistle Farms Residential Program. I am now an employee at the Social Enterprise, and I represent as Tasha's executive assistant, which is our CEO. Thistle Farms means a lot to me. They helped me through a really trying time in my life. It was in shambles. And they also helped me to be a better person inside and out. And so, as you get to see, that I am not flawless, but almost there.
Yeah, awesome. Awesome. Well, I love coming up every Wednesday and seeing your very bright and beautiful personality. And yeah, so.
And thank you for your beautiful flowers.
Oh, you're welcome.
Those flowers mean a lot to everyone around here, and they're very helpful. So thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Now we're in the gift shop at Thistle Farms, and this is my friend Kim, and Kim is a Thistle Farms graduate. And Kim, if you want to share a little bit about yourself and what Thistle Farms has meant to you and what you do here.
So my name is Kim Stevens. I am the retail manager of the shop here. I'm a 2015 graduate of the Thistle Farms Residential Program, and Thistle Farms has saved my life. I don't know where I would be today without the love, and the unconditional love that I was provided here. Everything you see here is made by a woman survivor, just like me. If you're ever in Nashville or anywhere, come and see us.
It's a beautiful, beautiful gift shop. I love coming up every Wednesday and seeing you, and you say always to me, "Hi, flower lady."
That's the flower lady. She has the most beautiful flowers, and she brings them religiously every week to help make our space beautiful.
Thank you, Kim.
So if you ever need great flowers, come see her, and if you ever need gifts, come see me. And remember us at Christmas.
There you go. Thanks,
Thanks,
Kim. My friend Jennifer Klinger, she's the volunteer coordinator at Thistle Farms, and she's the lady who responded to my email last summer when I said, "Hey, I have flowers. Can I bring some up?" So, Jennifer, if you want to just share, what Thistle Farms means to you, how long you've been involved, what you do as your role as volunteer coordinator, whatever you want to share with my very big following of about 100 people.
Aw, I love you, 100 people. Yeah, my name is Jennifer Klinger, and I went through the residential program and graduated in 2012. Thistle Farms is one of the largest nonprofits in the nation that employs trafficking survivors, and I'm one of those. My whole world has changed. It's been a culture shock. They gave me more options. It was hard to be in that life from such a young age, and it was even harder to come out. There's a system out there that's broken. Thistle Farms works, and I'm glad to be the volunteer coordinator. I get to greet people in, and I received an email from Justine about a year ago, and she said she wanted to put beautiful flowers on our cafe tables, fresh cut, beautiful, dainty, lovely flowers. She is committed to us. She is part of the family. We are grateful for all of our volunteers. It takes a community to heal a community, and Justine is one of my favorite sisters because she beautifies us. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And we had to wait a minute because there were so many volunteers today. Right now this is the kind of the basement of Thistle Farms, and they're redoing it to make it a volunteer space, but Jennifer's managing today, gosh, 30 people?
It was,
at least 30?
Caterpillar Financial, 27, and 10 from Faith Family Medical Center.
Yeah, plus
37.
Plus just other kind of
And
one-off
4
stragglers.
volunteers.
Yeah, so
There
Jennifer
was,
has got her hands full.
1,224 volunteers the last fiscal year,
Oh my God, that's
with
amazing.
over 5,000 volunteer hours.
That's amazing. And you've been here, what, 10 years?
13.
13.
Lucky 13.
13. Well, there we go. Well, thank you for all your help here, and
Come see us at the cafe. Come see Justine's little flowers on the tables.
Wednesdays at 9 a.m. is the best place to come up, and you'll be able to meet Jennifer and the other ladies that
Open Circle. You're welcome to come to Circle.
Thank you, Jennifer.